This is for the team huddle. Japan actually rallied in their semi-final against the USA. USA a very strong team here today, probably the team to beat, I would say. And they came back from quite a long way behind Japan, but in the end were outdone 30-22. The real story of today in this tournament was the other semi-final with Russia facing Italy. Russia led 15-9 at the halfway stage. That's cut to just 5 points by the end of the fifth penultimate leg. 25 Russia led to 20. But then Fabio De Russi came on for the Italians and outscored Igor Tarasov 10 points to 4 to take the Italians through. So a bit of a crushing blow for the Russian team. And by contrast, it was a good performance against arguably the top seeds in the tournament, the USA, in the other semi-final for Japan. So it'll be interesting to see how they fare here. And it is indeed the C category fencers who are coming. Oh no, it looks to me like that's Schwarz on the left and Yamata just keep a close eye on this one. In fact, brought out the Category B fencers here. So the score sheet I have in my hand is incorrect. So we'll just go with what we can see in front of us, shall we? We've got underway 4 bronze here. Loser goes home with nothing. And there's Yuri Schwarz for Russia on the left. And Kenichi Umezawa for Japan on the right. Is the Serbian referee who will take control of the first couple of matches. And another para riposte from the Japanese fencer here. Meeting of the blade from both of them this time, and given as the attack. And Umezawa just looking back to his teammates, and they're saying, no, you don't need to call a video for that. Beat attack. Meeting a para riposte will usually be given to the attacking fencer. This time I think the Russian found the blade but didn't hit with his attack, so the attack into preparation, as it turns out to be, is the scoring one. Japan off to a flying start here. Blade met again. And that's a 4-0 lead for Japan. And that's a great start for the Japanese team. 5-0 they lead. Now, if I get this right, it should be Mamata coming on for Japan. And Aftandilov coming off for the Russians. Aftandilov on the left and Mamata on the right, so we are into the category C, so we go B, C, A in terms of the order of the fights here. The B athletes are aged between 60 and 69. C athletes here are 70 and above, and the category A athletes are the children of the team, 50 to 59. Well, it looks like Mamata's trying to step in and draw something out from Aftandilov. And that's why. Trying to draw out that attack so he can do the counter-cart parry riposte. Aftandilov needs an Allen key to tighten up his weapon. And his teammate runs off to go and get it. It's Yuri Schwartz who's galloped off into the bowels of this venue and dig out the Russians' fencing bag and pull out his toolkit to find the right Allen key. I think that Anna Kovria actually had an Allen key in her pocket, but nuts of different sizes. And here comes Yuri Schwartz with that Allen key. So, weapon tightened. And now Marta has an issue with his mask, but that's quickly fixed. We're back underway. Second period of 6 here in the men's bronze medal team foil match. Well, attack is parried. The initial riposte is no. Avtodilov didn't take up the opportunity to hit his opponent. Mamata super sharp. A nifty mover. Mamata. Remember, he's in his 70s. Got a really super explosive attack. Well, super close there. And then finally, a rusher off the mark with a parry riposte. Gary Avtodilov finished in the top 16 in the individual tournament. Mamata picked up a bronze medal. That was yesterday. And they're both fencing in the latter stages today. I wonder how those legs are feeling. That's a lovely little stop hit as well. Mamata just starting too fast from too far away, and with a disadvantage in terms of height and reach, played into the taller Russian's hands. Trying another stop hit this time, just clipping off target. This time the attack goes through. Avtodilov looking for the counter, not stepping away this time, and that's what I think he got hit. The previous two times he's done that, he's stepped away with the counter attack, and that meant that Mamata's been out of reach. Final action is a parry riposte in the end. It started as an attack, but then Mamata launched a counter which the Russian parried. This fight is going to finish with the Russians off the mark, but trailing by 6 at the well, I say that. Avtodilov's gone after it, and with 1 second and some change left, he's closed the gap back up to 5. So parity here. 3 points apiece for these two. And it's Russia 3, Japan 8. So we should have Masayoshi Kondo coming on for Japan. Vasily Mishargin coming on for the Russians. Just have to wait until they actually step up into the middle of the piste to see who it's going to be. Mishargin versus Kondo. Attack is parried. The riposte is good for me, but the referee just going over to consult my colleague, Lukaku, the Italian. Let's give him his parry riposte. Wow. Hands coming across the body there, and I felt there was a bit of covering going on, and it looks like the assistant referee, Shama Al-Gamal, has also agreed with me, and Kondo is going to get a yellow card for using the back arm to cover the target area, which you're not allowed to do. Shargin thought that he'd landed that one, it came off of target. Preparation from the left, and Kondo has scored the 9th hit. Remember, this is the 3rd leg, so the target score is actually 15. He didn't get to the target score in the last leg. Shargin coming in from too far, too fast then, and that opened the door for that super sharp action from Kondo. Kondo then deciding that he's going to go after it and try and throw in a bit of a surprise attack himself. Pushing through the attack that time. Was off target, and sensibly Shargin just testing the bib of the mask, and that attack goes through from Kondo. Still trying to boss this, but that's 4 hits that the Russians scored. Oh, beautiful. Carter Coupe realised he wasn't going to be able to land the riposte, so puts in a Sikh's flick to shoulder. I've only seen a couple of athletes do that here in this tournament. And time runs out on us at the end of the third. We're halfway through this bronze medal match, and Japan are in a commanding 7-point lead. Things can change very quickly in these team matches, though. So technically we should have Umezawa coming on for Japan, and Schwarz coming back on for Russia. It is Schwarz. Umezawa as well. And Akaki, the Italian referee, takes over the duties for the second series of matches. Katsi fencers back on. Well, the attack is initially parried, but Schwarz pushes through the remise. Starting to liven up a little bit, this one now. The Russians running out of time and space to leave it too long before trying to close the gap. So Schwarz deciding in this fourth leg to try and press a little bit more. And this time he takes the blade. Umezawa thought he got it, but it was apparently a riposte for him. So the attack gets the favour. Russia back within 4. Again, going for the attack, this time off from the off, and didn't set it up enough that time. Time the attack fails from the Japanese fencer. Schwarz gets away with the counter. Umezawa gets his first point of the match, though. It's taken 1 minute and 9 seconds to get it. Target score of 20. Umizawa working off the blade. Realised he can't sit back against Schwarz. Got to show the same athleticism as he did in the first match. This time the para riposte. Just opened the distance a little bit. Noticed the Japanese fencer. Bought in the space for the para riposte. And Schwarz straight back off the line again. Those attacks are off the restart. Not working for the Russian here. Umizawa trying to sneak a little extra step of space each time the referee says on guard. So the referee just telling him, if you do that again, I'm going to give you a card. So we have an injury. Been very lucky so far in this tournament. No injuries so far on the featured fights that we've had, but here we've got Kenichi Umizawa down with something wrong with his front leg, his left leg. Looks like around the shin area, and they're calling for a doctor. See Kenichi Umizawa is lying down on the piste. Difficult moment here for the Japanese team. They have got Yutaka Yamazaki. In this category who could come on as a reserve. Whether he's taken a little knock in. They weren't necessarily that close when Umizawa went down. And as he walked away from infringement, he or the incident, he just took a little knock. Umizawa is back up and running. Umizawa back up and running, but he's not 100%, that's for sure. That front leg causing him a problem. Well, Rizal seems to be moving a little bit better now. And finds another para riposte, just skipping again on that front foot. It's the shin where there's the problem, and he must be gritting his teeth as the actions pan out. But as soon as a hit's scored, you see him just hopping off on his left leg, and again he gets another hit. He wants to see this one out. Para riposte fails, and it's a counter riposte octave from Schwarz. Attack from the right from me, and it's attack from the right for the referee, and Schwarz calls for a video review of this one. So the referees both come over to have a look at the video. Referee has given this for Umezawa. And it sticks with the attack from the right. Preparation from Schwarz called by the referee. And despite the injury, Umezawa has scored 6 in that one, and it was 7 for Schwarz. It's actually closed the gap up by 1 hit. And they go into the penultimate leg. Looks like Mamata is coming back out. And Aftandilov is also on again, so no substitutions made so far. Remember the lively feet of Hideo Mamata. So here we go. Well, a round of applause in the end for a sporting gesture from Hideo Mimata. Oh, really beautiful stuff on the feet from Mimata. Just stepping away from the attack of the Russian, literally millimeters out of reach, and then able to pick up the right of way and quickly land. Such impressive technique from the Japanese fencer. Really tight hand, and the footwork is beautiful. Well, time's ticking away in this one. Target score of 25 for the penultimate leg. And these two 70-somethings are quite happy to battle it out. Mimata just stepping in and moving the blade a little bit too much, leaving the door open for Aftandilov. Russian slowly and surely closing this gap up. They came in to this fight trailing by 6. Aftandilov has closed that gap up by half. Time is going to run out on them here in the 5th leg. That finishes 21-18, and they hadn't realised that the clock had got down to 0. Not a bad leg at all from the Russians. Aftandilov has done his part of the job here, and he's going to hand over to Mishagin to try and complete it. And it looks like it is Masayoshi Kondo coming back on for Japan as well. Here we go. Masayoshi Kondo has got to shore things up. Mimata was fencing very well in the first leg. Aftandilov fought back hard in their second match and closed the gap up here. You can see already that Kondo is starting to move around. And a lovely way to start that one. Shagin has scored a couple in this one. So, job done so far for him, ticking the box for the first third of the match. The Russians know that it is possible to stage a comeback in the final leg of the match, and they know that only too well because Italy did it to them in the last round. Still room on the scoreboard as well, so we haven't reached the target score for the last couple of matches. Shagin's got time on his side as well. He's got to be patient. Doesn't have to rush. The attack fails this time. It's parried, but Kondo doesn't land as a riposte. Shagin back within 2. Another one back from Kondo. Trading hits at the moment, but Shagin needs to stop Kondo from scoring here.
Attention, referee Chua, Gata, Amir, please come to the entrance of the counter.
Well, just like that, Shagin has completed the job of closing the gap. Goes chasing after that one just a little bit too early. Didn't set it up at all, and Kondo finds himself back in the lead. Kondo looking for this quick attack into preparation. So if I was from Shagin, I'd start slowly and then just finish fast and direct. Preparation from Michagin, and Michagin now calls for a video review. Worth it at this stage, minute and 10 seconds left to go. Worth trying for that one. He perhaps was trying to do what I was saying, start slowly and then finish fast, having drawn the counter action. And the referee comes over to consult the video with his colleague, Anna Kovria. Referees have had a good look at this one, and Akaki comes back to give his decision. Sticks with attack in preparation for the right, and Kondo will get the hit. First one is no again from Michagin. He's rushing. And there you have it. It was a great effort from Mishagin, but when he got on level terms at 25, he just started to rush and opened the door back up for Kondo, and his Japanese teammates are going to be on the podium a little bit later on today with the bronze medals around their necks. Japan beat Russia 30-25 for bronze in the men's team foil event. We're going to take a very short break as we await the gold medal match. We'll leave you with pictures of the two teams shaking hands.